sent me a text or a
yes,
video.
That's interesting. Yeah, it was
the latest technology in
was
prevention.
latex. Yes, I was watching a program on ABC about artificial intelligence, AI, and they were exploring what's going to happen in the future with robotics, and there was a company in the US exploring the manufacture of close as possible beings, and obviously depending on what your preferences are, you could have a female or a male, and in this particular scene, the male is cuddled up to a latex doll, and it pans up and you'll see the rest, and the eyes open.
So how was it for you?
My initial inspiration and goal when I made my first doll was to create a very realistic, posable figure.
And there's some words that come out. So it's and then they were...
As a reaction.
Yes, and then they were fabricating other things. I'm not sure if I can show that, but it was shown on ABC. They were fabricating other bits of human anatomy, and they are now making that available in men and or women with fully functional componentry. So it's very interesting.
There's always the people who jump to the objectification argument. I should point out, we make male dolls.
Mind you, that's also because I did send you something earlier, a week before, about Star Trek, and where one of the characters, says a third sex.
You're saying that this man or woman or whatever is a third sex?
Wow. Well, we've already spoken about how many sexes there are, but it gets confusing. But a third sex, well, I guess there's more than three, but that was interesting because in that Star Trek episode, they had is it a non-binary? They were nondescript. They were basically, it was all to do with slavery, but they called it the third sex. So yeah, it's fascinating stuff about the new artificial AI that's going to be happening, and what they're doing, and
it's obvious what's going to happen.
You're ordering one, aren't you? You told me.
Oh yeah, I have one. Well, men are becoming more like women, and women are becoming more like men. And I don't think you can argue that, really. I don't think. Yeah, I mean,
what do you say that for, mate?
Yeah, nice.
No,
you've been practicing that.
I have.
So
yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Men have become more like women, and women have become more like men, right? And I think that's social engineering at its best, and that's what's going to happen. It's become more like that, and there'll be.
Is that artificial intelligence, AI, or is it something else?
No, it's two different things altogether.
Yeah, but we're talking about AI. What are you going off track for?
Well, I'm saying that they're morphing males and females into one sex.
That means you won't get a doll that's one sex or the other. You'll get a doll that's multi-disciplinary.
Yeah, whatever you want, whatever your taste is.
You reckon you get it with the attachments? You just put it on.
Well,
please assemble as required.
It's not so much physical. It's more like personality-wise. And I'm guessing it'll be physical as well. It will be hermaphrodites.
You missed that show, which was started in Germany, but then the UK took it on. I think it's called Humans, and this is where
this is the best thing you will ever do for your family. Unique styling, one of a kind. It'll need about 6 to 8 hours overnight charge off the adapter, unless you get running marathons.
Hello, Toby. It's very nice to meet you.
Dr. Milliken, I have good news. You qualify for an upgrade. One of these bad boys can do 10 times what the D-series can do.
Look, I'm happy with the one I've got.
That enters into their life. They can do the things that they want to do. They can have sex with them, they make them cook, they do all the other stuff, and then they start rebelling. So that's the interesting part. When the artificial intelligence gets so smart that they start rebelling and they start killing the humans because they know the humans.
Yeah, but don't they have their prime directive?
They do, but it doesn't malfunction like in the Terminator. Terminator. I'll be back. So yeah, the prime directive. All right.
Yeah, but hang on. There's more to talk about. There's more about to say. So, and this is what I want to say, right? How do we order one?
Mail order direct. Yeah. Well, I'll put you in touch with that company in the US.
Yeah, all right. Well,
They're a bit expensive at the moment. I think
can you trial it for me? You trial it, and then you can let me know how it works.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I'll still get the devices. Yeah. All right.
And I bet you can name her Desiree. How about that?
And do
Desiree.
the Benny Hill sign off.
Yeah, that's right. Desiree. Subscribe, like, subscribe, and do all that.
And Julius on the Miller.
All that stuff.